Right, I've got a special one here for you today. Here is a radio from the 1930s, and this is something you just don't see every day. So, if this is something that will interest you, then please stay around and let's look into this. So, there we are everyone. Today we are looking at this radio from 1930s. And like I said in the intro, you just don't see a radio like this anymore. This is definitely before most of our time today. This would have been, I would imagine around in the war days. I would imagine somewhere pretty much close to the wars, 1930s, 1940s. It would have probably still been around in some of them old cars. As I say, these were probably like the pioneer of radios. Radios like this didn't have tape decks or CD players or, I don't know, mini discs or whatever else. Most radios and USB inputs and stuff like that. Bluetooth as well, definitely. This didn't have no Bluetooth. Things like that just didn't exist back then in the 30s, and this was just a straight up radio. To be honest, it wasn't much more you could do with these, but we'll look a bit closer and show you some of the features it did have for its time. And I guess for its time it was revolutionary for car radios, because pretty much before this I would have said that you wouldn't have had much car radios before what you're looking at here. And just so you know, on top of that radio is some kind of a power supply pack. So maybe that thing on top here, which is this thing here, maybe powered the radio somehow. I'm not sure, but we'll have a quick closer look at it and let's try and figure it out maybe together. Or if you know how this works, then please leave your comments down below, because this is well before my time and most probably other people's time. But if you're into these things, then you'd know all about this. Alright, well, let's venture a little closer in and have a look at the front face of the radio. Sorry everyone. Alright, so we'll start, as you can see there, it has buttons there, L, M, 1, 2, 3, so I think that's your presets if I'm not too mistaken. So like your memory presets, so you could just press them, I guess. I don't know if it works, but no, I don't know. Its buttons feel a bit stiff, so I won't press it too much. I guess you press one of the buttons, and then if you can just make it out in here, there's like a little line, and then that will go to wherever your radio station is. So if you wanted it at 500, then you could press 1, that'll take it to 5, or if you wanted it at 3 or 12, press 2, and so forth. But you only had 3 presets in them days, so you had the chance to hold on to 3 stations. The M may be memory, L, I'm not 100% sure what that means. I'm guessing here you got like on off volume buttons and stuff like that. I'm not going to move this too much because it is too old, just in case. Maybe same thing again here. You could turn your knob to adjust for your frequency. Very basic, as I say, you wouldn't really see much to this radio except that it just play radio through whatever channel that you could find back in those days. And I imagine there weren't too many radio channels out there like today. So, and I even imagine as well, if it was powered up, that behind this little panel here, that would have probably lighted up. And in the dark you could then see your channels, so you could preset your radio in the dark. Maybe these might have lighted up, I doubt it, but maybe. So, as I say, there's not much going on to the front of this. I'm trying to see if there's a name. Eco Radio, I think. Echo Radio. I don't know if you can make it out down there. Just Echo Radio. If you know that company from back then, then please let us know. And I'll turn this around so you can see on the side there now. Right, so I'm only imagining now that here could be some sort of power port. There is writing down the side here, but it's so faded, I'm not sure. There's a reference number there and another one that says 5V, maybe 5 volt, maybe. But something radio that says there. But it looks like there's some sort of ports, maybe plugs for your speakers or something like that. I'm not 100% too sure. But yeah, it's like a battery. It's like some sort of power supply. It has got writing on the back here. Something about astonishing workmanship or something like that. It reads on the back there. But it's heavy, whatever this is, it's heavy. It seems to be some sort of coil pack maybe running out. I don't know, maybe that's for the antenna or something. But obviously someone's tried playing around with this in the recent years, see if they could get it working. But, yeah, other than that, that's it really. There's nothing on the other side to show or on the back really. It's just pretty much nothing there, it's just very old. Nothing there. Yeah, pretty much that's it. I'm sorry for the bad camera work there everyone. It's a bit awkward trying to do this all on your own. But if you know anything about this radio and what it is and what it's, you know, what cars they might have been in and things like that. And maybe if you really want to see this again, then maybe we can try and find out how it works and power it up and see if it really does still work. I mean, you never know, because it's probably not been tried since I've had it, so yeah, let us know. So there we go everyone, so thanks for watching. Please stay around for a lot more videos on coins and treasures, and I'll be back very soon with another video. So thanks everyone, have a good day, and I'll see you soon.